cross-cultural management knowledge in the UAE. Importance of cross-cultural management knowledge in developing capacities in the Emirati context. Cross-cultural management has become a critical part of the modern business world as it helps organizations in different ways. First, it contributes to the better choice of leaders who have diverse backgrounds and can be useful for a particular company. Including managers from other regions can also help to establish more diverse teams, which is vital regarding globalization. For business owners, it is also essential that cross-cultural management contributes to better productivity and creativity, which is attained by implementing new ideas. Finally, the inclusion of leaders with different visions and approaches to accomplishing a particular task might increase the chances for success and create a competitive advantage for the firm. These statements are also applicable to the Emirati context because of the peculiarities of local culture. Developing capacities. For the Emirati context, the knowledge of cross-cultural management is fundamental for becoming a successful manager, as the local culture might differ from other ones. For this reason, the recruitment process should be focused on the background of a leader and his/her knowledge, skills, capabilities, capacities, and previous experiences might determine success rate, which is critical for companies. At the same time, the ability to adapt directly depends on the value system of the UAE, and its understanding is a key to effective cross-cultural management. Value system of the UAE. The value system of the UAE is not complex and can be understood by a potential leader. All citizens have their visions, however, they are united by the power of tradition and customs of the country. Any manager cannot go against the dominant tradition, as it will result in the growth of dissatisfaction and the establishment of a negative working environment. Additionally, there is a legal framework protecting most existing customs, meaning that it can be wrong to establish a new climate characterized by contradictory ideas. The UAE also has some conservative traits that should be considered by a leader to succeed. Respect for freedom and equality in the UAE. Respect for freedom is a value system peculiar to the Western world and requires people to be open and truthful. In the UAE, this system has some limits because of the peculiarities of the local culture. The hierarchical power system demands a specific transformation of management models, meaning that implementing this value system might result in misunderstandings and poor performance. These factors should be considered by cross-cultural management. Additionally, the equality system peculiar to such states as Canada and the UK allows leaders to use democratic or laissez-faire styles in their control. In the UAE, it might help to create a less stressful atmosphere and make me feel more confident. Hofstede cultural dimension. Applying the concept of Hofstede's cultural dimension, it is possible to classify the Emirati culture. It has a high power distance, high level of uncertainty avoidance, focus on collectivism, and no distinct preferences for masculinity or femininity. It means that collectivism remains the central feature of the society that should be considered by leaders. Additionally, the high level of uncertainty avoidance means that all employees should know the current goals and be certain about the future. Workers might resist changes in the governance as it would cause additional stress levels and reduce productivity. Key takeaways to improve leadership. Leadership can be improved through an enhanced understanding of value systems peculiar to different societies. It promotes the establishment of closer bonds with employees and subordinates. Another vital idea is that misunderstandings between leaders and workers can deteriorate performance, meaning that it is necessary to avoid them. Moreover, critical cultural differences between a top manager and employees might trigger different questions about the authority and capacity of a new leader. Finally, differentiation should be viewed as the central idea, stating that various regions have various cultures. In such a way, to improve leadership, it is vital to focus on these factors and train cross-cultural leadership as a way to consider globalization and diversity. Influence of culture on interpretation and solutions. From the cross-cultural context, the Emirati culture might influence communication between employees and managers. The solutions to this problem might include a better understanding of the workforce behaviors in the new environment and the introduction of strategies that consider all needs from the global perspective. The knowledge of Hofstede's dimensions might also help to resolve disputes as it demonstrates the peculiarities of local people and their mentalities. Solutions for dealing with cross-cultural contexts. Conflicts are inevitable in the work of a cross-cultural leader. For this reason, it is vital to resolve them effectively. Code switching might help to deal with such conflict as it presupposes modifications of behavior to adapt to a new society and its values. Another possible solution involves cultural framing or learning new values and beliefs, which might result in an enhanced understanding of employees' needs. Finally, bridging cultural gaps by promoting collaboration might also help to resolve a conflict.